Hello, parents and students. You are receiving this message because we are officially going to distance learning for the next 2 weeks of school. And I want to, first of all, let parents and students know that this is happening. The district, of course, should have already communicated with you, but I just feel like it's nicer sometimes to get a direct message that will make things a little bit clearer from at least what I know at this point. So I'm sending you this message tonight, Monday the 10th, about tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, the 11th of January, all students in the Osseo School District, at least at the high schools, I should say, and middle schools, are going to distance learning. So right away tomorrow morning, we are in distance learning, and we are in synchronous distance learning. Synchronous distance learning means that you still show up to class virtually. This is not asynchronous. Asynchronous is when you go to Schoology and complete the folders and work on your own whenever you want, I guess you could say, during the day or maybe by a teacher's deadline. Instead, we actually show up to classes when you have your normal class time, and you meet in a Google Meet with the teacher, and you have class virtually that way. So to give an example, or really to show you what tomorrow is going to look like, here's our schedule for tomorrow for Tuesdays, right? You start with 0 hour from 7:30 to 8, and then you have first hour from 8:07 to 9:24. You do have to go to your first hour in Schoology, I'm assuming, in Schoology, through a Google Meet that will probably be linked there with your first hour teacher from 8:07 to 9:24, or until maybe they will end class early or something like that. So for me, Spanish 3 students that have Senorita Surfling, Miss Surfling, as their teacher, or who have me as their Heritage Spanish 1 or Heritage Spanish 2-3 teacher, you would show up for your class, whether it's period 2, period 4, or period 5 during these times that you see right here on our normal schedule. And then period 3, obviously, moving forward, like Wednesday, you would show up at your normal time to a Google Meet. And I'm going to show you guys here kind of what my layout's going to look like. I'm assuming other teachers will be slightly different, but they should all be at least somewhat similar. I cannot tell you about 0 hour. I would assume you don't have anything, you don't have to do anything, but I can't say that for certain. So at least I'll walk you through Spanish class. So for Spanish class, let's say everyone, we're going to all pretend like you have me first hour tomorrow. So starting at 8:07 a.m., class would start in a Google Meet. Here's how you're going to find the Google Meet. You're going to go to your Spanish class in Schoology, and then right away at the top where you see this image now should be a giant notification that explains to you what I'm explaining to you now, has a link to this video, and also has a link to the Google Meet. You also should see a link to the Google Meet here, right above our folder, so like right in this area, our unit 1 or 2 or 3 folder, and then in the unit 2 or 3 folder, you're also going to see links in there, and in the week 4 folder, you're going to see links in there, and in the Tuesday folder, you're going to see, I'm just going to put this Google Meet link everywhere so that you know at 8:07, right, I'm just going to find the link. I can find it somewhere. It's also going to be in the Tuesday folder in the instruction part, and probably also below the instructions or above the instructions. I'm just going to plaster it everywhere. So you're going to click on that Google Meet link. I'll show you an example here. So here it says click here to go to the class Google Meet. Don't be late. We are still doing tardies in attendance as far as I know. So if you do not come to class tomorrow, you will be marked absent from your classes, and it will be unexcused unless your parents call in per usual with like a reason. And then also make sure that you know where your Google Meets are for your other teachers if you have the time tonight. I'm recording this at 8 p.m., which is already getting pretty late. But if you can maybe see before class starts tomorrow, a lot of teachers also are probably taking tonight to prep it, so you might not really know until tomorrow what it's going to look like. But what we're going to do is we're just going to do some activities together, some learning together, right, like we normally do. If you do end up missing class tomorrow, just complete the stuff in the folder on your own. The question of the day will even say in there, explain why you weren't here for the question of the day. So you're just going to put, I missed class, or I didn't know we were distance learning, or I'm sick, or whatever the reason is. And then, yeah, that's it. So I guess at this point, that's the most information I can give. We are ending our distance learning as of right now. We're coming back together on the 24th. So we do have 2 full weeks that we are going to be doing this way. Message me in Schoology if you have questions. You can email me at surflingr@district279.org. Yeah, just let me know. Reach out if you have questions, concerns. There's also the text messaging school app that I've been using that I'll also message parents and students in. So yeah, otherwise I will see my students. I'll see you guys tomorrow, starting tomorrow virtually, on time to class. Adios.